Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2023 Golden Tee Mobile World Championship Qualifier head-to-head matches. This is the first one. This is Russ Lyons against Whammy. Tony Johnson, the 2021 Golden Tee Mobile World Champion. Did not participate in the 2022. Could not defend his title. Wants to come back in 2023 in September in Las Vegas. We'll talk more about that later. And win another world championship. But to do so, he's going to have to beat Russ Lyons. Rlyonsgolf, arguably one of the top 3 Golden Tee Mobile players in the world at this moment. Here's Whammy, Cape Haven, hole number 10, hits his approach. Now here is Russ Lyons. Russ sends this in. This is tight. Is he going to get points? He will. 7,200 points here on hole number 10. Why are great shot points important? I'll tell you why. If these players are tied after the 18th hole, we will go to a tiebreaker. And that tiebreaker is who has most great shot points. Hi again, everybody. I am Chad Schrump. And again, this is the back 9 of Cape Haven World Championship qualifying head-to-head battles. Hole number 11. Whammy will tee off here on this par 4. This is a great course. This is a really good course, especially this back 9. There are some difference maker holes that are tough to get to. We will see those shortly and see if players can get to the green in 2, make a chip for eagle, see what they have to do. Here is Whammy. Javelin into this green. The pin tucked right by the sand trap. Whammy just misses. Just misses left. He is the high side of that cup. Almost made it. Let's see if Russ Lyons can get the angle correct. No, he misses a little to the high side, but more great shot points. 11,137 for Russ Lyons. Almost 20,000 points here in the first 2 holes of this back 9. That is not the friendliest pin of all time because of the sand trap right behind the cup. Whammy will tap this in for a birdie. He is 2 under here on this back 9, and so is Russ. We will move to one of those par 5s I was talking about. Is 12 reachable? This will be close. Whammy will tee off with the torpedo, try to get the most roll as he can. If he can't get on the green in 2, he will want to leave that thing on the left side of that green and try for a chip. And when I say left side, he's trying to get an angle in on the fairway. As you can see it now, the hole is cut on the left side. Whammy, is he going to try to bounce this on? No, it will go into the trap. Was that Russ or Whammy? Let's see. That was Russ. My mistake. Now here is Whammy. He is going to try a torpedo. Will it bounce on? It hits the hill and it is rejected. Goes to the right side of this fairway. However, he will have a chip. Here is Russ from the sand, and he is just to the right. Big chip right now for Tony Johnson. 8-iron. And he is in the hole. 8-iron. He takes a 1-shot lead over Russ Lyons. Russ tried to get onto the green with a Maniacs to the left side. It bounced hard back into the trap. Just missed his sand save. For eagle, will still birdie, but he trails the 2021 world champion by 1 stroke. Now here is the par 3. Tony with a, oh my goodness. He will land it, but it just goes almost into that trap. Now here is a javelin for Russ, hoping for a left kick. Does it kick? Oh no, big mistake for Russ. This is almost must make, and he is, oh goodness. He knew he had to try to make that one, left it a little short, and now he is in big trouble when facing Tony Johnson. He will make sure this gets out. He goes long. He will clean this up for a bogey. Man, Tony Johnson here taking another 2 strokes off Russ Lyons' 3-stroke lead with only 5 holes to play. Tony Johnson will approach this drivable par 4. He is going to hit this orbit. It will come back. And he is fine. That will be a putt for eagle. And now Lyons is in a position where he needs to start holing out if he wants any chance at coming after Tony. I know Russ, and wondering if he's on tilt just a bit. Big chip for Lyons, knocks that in. Here is Tony for eagle, money. Tony Johnson, 3-stroke lead, 4 holes to play. We go to the 15th. Pin is in the very back of this green. There is a landing area for Russ to try a 1-iron javelin, if he so chooses, to try to get a stroke back from Tony. The 1-iron stinger. Let's see if Russ tries. Russ will try a 2-iron stinger. It is flying in and just misses to the low side of the cup. Tony will try a 3-iron stinger. This looks better. This looks better, but just misses to the right side as well. No harm, no foul, but Russ needs to start making some shots. Tony, a 3-stroke advantage as we go into the par 5 16th hole. Need to land this one up on the pier for your shot into the green. Tony, he lands it, no problem. Russ Lyons should not have an issue whatsoever. He will go with a 4-wood jab. That will bounce a bit, but he is fine. Both players will have good shots into this hole. This is one of those holes you're not too afraid to go at it because it's so uphill, it doesn't really go too far past the cup. See, that's an easy putt with maybe a Ranger, perhaps. We will see in a minute. Russ Lyons, he will float this one in. I think that's a little short, and that's short out of the range of great shot points. Tony with the Ranger, our first one of the year, 2023. And Russ knocks in his eagle. We will go to hole 17. Lyons is in need of some kind of miracle. Tony Johnson into a 13-mile-an-hour wind. Will go, oh my goodness! Tony Johnson, an enormous mistake. Tries to float it in, hoping to get the sudden stop, and he goes long. So here is a chance for Russ Lyons. Here is a 5-iron. He sticks it. We are going to be about a 1-stroke, I imagine, a 1-stroke difference going into the 18th hole. And 18 can play any which way. You never know. Russ Lyons has a great shot point lead. This is going to get pretty close. Let's see what happens. 9 under for Whammy. Russ Lyons, 8 under. 1-stroke lead. Lyons with honors. 7 wood. He will go at it. This needs to get up. That needed to get up. Boy, oh boy, did that need to get up. Whammy. He will club up to a 6 wood. The swipe is a little to the right, but he is safely on the green. Will have to contend with a long putt that goes in the bunker if you miss. But no, sir. Whammy will not miss that putt, and that seals the deal. Russ Lyons will get it out of the trap. He will make this putt for birdie. But Tony Johnson, our 2021 world champion, will move on to round number 2. We will see Tony Johnson tomorrow, and we will see who he faces. Whammy with the win over Russ Lyons.